Why does our hair frizz when we go out in humidity and rain? Well, our hair has a cuticle layer. The cuticle layer looks like little fish scales. The goal is to have your cuticle or your fish scales laying really, really tight down. That gives you really shiny hair, reflective hair, and that is the goal of everybody. But what happens is when you have curly hair, every time your hair curls, okay, every time it bends, that cuticle opens up just a little bit, kind of like when you see a marching band turn the corner. Well, the same happens in your hair. Every time you have a turn in your hair, the cuticle is open just a little bit. So now you have curly hair and you've got the cuticle open a little bit. So what happens when you go out in humidity is the hydrogen molecules in the air, the water in the air, seep into that cuticle and it swells it. And that swelling of the cuticle of the hair causes frizz. I know. So what can you do about it? Well, the obvious thing to do about it is, like me, wear a hat and deal with it that way, or put product on there. And there are products out there that coat the hair and they put like a protective barrier on the hair to help keep the moisture or the humidity out. Don't worry, I'll link some of my favorite products for you. But there are some more permanent solutions, or not permanent, better solutions, like Brazilian blowout for one. I love my Brazilian blowout. I really don't know how I could do my hair without it. You may be wondering, what is it? It's really a defrizzer. It's not a straightener. A Brazilian blowout defrizzes the hair by actually wrapping each individual strand of your hair with an amino acid. It kind of is like putting shrink wrap over every single individual hair. Kind of protects it from the humidity. How it's applied is it's heat sealed on your hair, and it lasts about 12 weeks, and it is kind of costly. However, if frizz is a huge issue, you might consider talking to your stylist about it. If you would like to see a video about Brazilian blowout, how to do it, what to expect, all that kind of stuff, just let me know. I would love to do that for you if that's the case. Like I said, it's kind of pricey, but I think it's well worth it. So now we know how frizz happens in humidity. How come sometimes you have good hair days and sometimes you have bad hair days and you didn't do anything different? Have you ever wondered that? Well, before we get to that, make sure that if you're getting any value out of any of my videos, please don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel or push the thumbs up on this video. It really does help me bring more videos to you and to teach you a little bit more about your hair care needs. So I've done some research on why is it that bad hair days, good hair days, terrific hair days, when you're not doing anything different? Well, we already know the weather. And with the weather, humidity, if you live in a humid climate, you already know you need to use some kind of anti-humidity resistant kind of product on your hair. You have to do that first and foremost. Even if you have curly hair, you still have to have some kind of product that helps with the frizz. And you might even consider, kind of like I do, on humid days or not so great dry days, wearing your hair in the natural state, wear it curly. Ask your stylist or get a haircut that helps bring out that natural texture in your hair. And it's a good thing, natural texture is really making a comeback. Another thing that you might not have considered is your body temperature. If your internal body temperature is running hot, that's gonna make your scalp sweat, and it might produce more oils than what you're used to. And it could make your hair throughout the day go limp. You might wanna consider carrying a little travel size dry shampoo spray. I'll link my favorites below. Another big tip is, especially with the body temperature, if you're getting ready in the bathroom, that's a big no-no. Don't style your hair in the same place you took your shower, because if you're showering, that's going to create a humid environment and it's going to ruin your hair. You won't even have a good start. Or if you're like me and you're getting ready at the same time your spouse or your significant other is getting ready, you know, like I'm doing my makeup while my husband's in the shower, all that steam is creating a bad environment for styling your hair. Consider how you part your hair. I've noticed with some of my hair clients that if they continuously part their hair in the same exact spot, that it actually creates a flat surface in their hairstyle. So if you're looking for a little bit more volume, think about just changing up your part line. That'll help a lot. Then another thing that I see, and my daughter does this a lot, showering at night and going to bed with your hair wet. Have you ever noticed that if you do that, you're never going to wake up with perfect hair? It's how you sleep on it, the texture of your pillowcase. If you can't get out of this routine of showering at night, make sure then you dry your hair at least 80% dry before you go to bed. Maybe consider putting braids in or wearing it up in a little top knot, loosely though. Okay, and then also consider your style, the styling of your hair. If you're continuously styling your hair the same way every single day, it's going to start either getting flat. If you use a flat iron every day, it'll actually seal your cuticle down and it'll actually get flatter and flatter. So think about changing up your hairstyle. Like I said, changing the part, changing how you style it. So if you are always flat ironing it, maybe you curl it, maybe you bring out some natural texture, maybe you, instead of always putting it in a ponytail, you wear it down. We went over about 4 or 5 different ways that the environment or how we're styling our hair can affect our hair and predict bad hair days. Mostly it's the weather. If you're like me and you look outside and it's a rainy day, you know you're not going to blow dry your hair smooth with a round brush. You're going to take it, bring out the natural wave, or you're going to wear a hat, right? Join us next time when we go over 10 ways to turn around a bad hair day. I think you're going to love it. So until next time, stay awesome and hopefully frizz free.